What's up, people? What's up, people? Now, I know I'm a little bit late on this, but I have to do it. About Robert Bates and Eric Harris. Now, it's like this. The story goes like this in the report that, Eric Harris was selling a gun. He's well known as a criminal, but he was selling guns to an undercover cop. And when they was chasing him after they said freeze, Officer Bates, instead of him pulling out his taser gun, he pulled out his gun and shot and killed Eric Harris, which he was unarmed at the time. Now, people trying to say when this incident happened, well, he donated money, he donated cars to the police department. He was a volunteer, plus he was old as hell. So you telling me that a man that's in his 70s, they can give the police department money and cars, can sit there and go shoot and kill somebody? And when he shot and killed somebody, you can hear him, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry is not going to bring this man back to life. That's for one. You just killed an unarmed man with your gun. Not a taser gun, but a gun. Then he tried to say, well, my taser was up under my vest or whatever. Now, like, we had incidents. Like, this is getting bad where all this is going down. Where it's like all this is happening about cops killing innocent people. It's becoming to a point where they're not just killing blacks, they're killing whites. I've said that since Trayvon Martin. Because I was thinking like everybody, oh, they hate black folks. Then I realized, hey, they're not hating blacks, they're hating everybody. And I've sat here and I watched this. I was like, Trayvon Martin was shot. They let his killer go. Eric Gardner was choked out. He was telling him he couldn't breathe. And they let his killers go. Then there was Michael Brown that was killed by an officer. His killer was let go. And it pissed me off to hear these stories about these officers killing people. It's like, but you only hear the stories about them killing black people, but you never hear them say they shot a white person or hurt a white person, because they don't want to show that. I've actually did video. There's other cases like this where there's been cases like this where the officer has been arrested. Now this story right here, black football player, this happened down in North Carolina. He had a wreck. Black football player. He had a wreck. He went to the nearest house asking for help. The person called 911. This officer, this white guy, this officer came and shot and killed this black football player just because he asked for help. He got killed for asking for help. It happened in North Carolina. It happened in 2013. That's 2 years ago. And this officer's been convicted. How come this is the only officer, like, for real, when you hear about all these killings of an officer killing people, this is the only damn story I ever heard come out. Officers found guilty of killing an innocent person. Well, you're probably saying and say, oh, well, Afro Joe, what about that other story? I know what you're talking about, the other story. And it's like this to me. When shit like this happens, they want the officer, they make the officers look innocent, but they're not. they're not. Like this officer, you know, this one just killed an innocent man. Just killed an innocent man. And he's been charged for murder. They don't know to convict him. They don't even know to send him life in prison or murder him. See, it's funny how they don't know what to do with this officer. Give him life in prison or kill him. It's a damn shame. They don't know either kill him or let him rot in prison. But it's funny, when they did this story, this officer got a life in prison. He got life in prison with no parole for murdering black men in North Carolina. This one happened in South Carolina. But after that story, after that whole Walter Scott story, you get this. A 7-year-old volunteer, 7-year-old volunteer shoots an unarmed man. Doesn't matter if he's a damn criminal. The man didn't have a fucking weapon. That was the case. He didn't have a weapon. Y'all can sit up there and play, well, he was a criminal. No. He didn't have a fucking weapon on him when he got killed. That was murder. He was unarmed. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much money this motherfucker got. Doesn't matter how much he donated to the police department. How many cars he donates to the police department. He killed somebody in cold blood. You can't say, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry is not going to bring this man back to life. And they say, drawing up charges on him. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. We don't know what to do on this one. This is what you do. Charge this motherfucker. Because the more you sit up there and allow this man to walk, you just letting these police officers get a free pass of killing people. And that's how I see it. I don't like it because, for one, when you're a volunteer, I don't think, to me, I don't, like, this story is kind of off. Not off, but this story, to me, it don't sound right. The story don't sound right, because the reason why I say the story don't sound right, and the video don't look right, because the video was out there, right, just out there in the media, and this officer's gonna try to say, I'm sorry. Sorry is not gonna, like I said, sorry is not gonna bring this man back. And you sit up here and you killed this man. And I'm pissed off about it. You let a man that's not a real police officer walk around with a gun and a badge and say, oh, he's a volunteer. Doesn't matter if he's a fucking volunteer. You let this man kill an unarmed man. Unarmed man. And y'all, come on. Think about it, this dude could have shot your kids. This dude could have shot your kids. This happened in Oklahoma. This man could have literally shot your kids in the street, and y'all went, like, if this shit would have happened to your kids, y'all motherfuckers want to be, I'm a baby. I'm a baby. I'm a baby. Y'all would have been sitting there doing that. And to me, how can you confuse a taser from a gun? Eric Harris is family lawyer. Eric Harris's family lawyer. I love this lawyer because this lawyer proved it right there. I'm gonna show the picture because I seen what the lawyer said. This is kind of fucked up, but this is what the lawyer said. This is what he did. It says, how can you tell that it's like There's this difference between a gun and a taser. Even the field does a difference. You can't mistake a gun from a taser. You can't mistake a taser from a gun. Now this is the weapons that he showed of the volunteer officer had. And he said it straight, you can't mistake a taser from a gun. And like I said, man, it's bullshit. Tell me what you like. I want to know what y'all think about this. Follow me on. Tell me what you think in the comment section, or tweet me what you think about it. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Tumblr. Subscribe to my channel, CeeLo Jr. 2, CeeLo Jr. 3. Tell me what you think about this story. Is it bullshit or just what? Tell me what you think. Holla at me. Peace, love. I'm out.